Hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to the library. What's up, what's up? Hey. I do love that song. Come on now. How good about you going? I don't know, I'm going great. Like of being new. Come on in. Welcome to the library, y'all. Welcome to the library. Them books on the shelves. All right. Come on in, come on in. All right, y'all. So, welcome to Levon's Library. So, this episode of Levon's Library is being sponsored by the Salties. Shout out to Stormy Daniels, keeping Donald Trump on his toes as always, and also being sponsored by Equals. We hate it in our coffee, but we love it in our civil rights. Shout out to people of color, the LGBT community, and of course, as always, women. Here we go. And I'm back. Welcome to the library, y'all. Welcome to the library. So, previously on Levon's Library, I don't know if y'all heard, but I know I did. In the news, Trump may or may not be arrested, or so he's saying. Did y'all hear about that? What's up, y'all? Hey, V. Did you hear about that? Thank you for being here. So, Trump came out on his social media account, and he is saying that he may be arrested. Well, this may or may not be true, but either way, in other recent news, the Little Mermaid trailer also came out during the Oscars. Well, it has also come out that it had not so good reviews has been on there. It has been on YouTube and has been disliked. Over 1 million dislikes and trolled. And the Trump community has come out saying it's not us. There's been lots of articles coming out from the Trump community. They have been defending themselves saying, y'all, it is not us. But first, before we even get to that, in case you are not up to recent news, let's take a quick look at what is going on in the news. Hold on. So we're gonna take a quick look over here. not this one. 1 second. As StreamYard is being a little messy. My bad, y'all. Here we go. This is the correct one. So let me know if y'all hear this. Put this on thing.
Donald Trump says will be his indictment over allegedly paying hush money to adult film star Stormy Daniels. There are growing concerns about the possibility of violence from the former president's supporters. And Mr. Trump himself is said to be quite anxious about the prospect of being arrested, should that come to pass. Stephen Fabian reports.
Cops are on high alert today, bracing for trouble, a potential repeat of the January 6th riot on the streets of Manhattan. Precautions were sparked by a flurry of angry posts from Donald Trump, riling up his supporters. He claims he'll be arrested Tuesday in connection with the $130,000 in hush money he allegedly paid porn star Stormy Daniels in 2016. Protest, 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 Trump declared on Truth Social. He may sound full of bluster, but behind the scenes, Trump is said to be in a state of deep anxiety.
He's very anxious about the prospect of being indicted. He does not want to face getting arrested.
And here are some of the barricades put in place by the NYPD today all around the state Supreme Courthouse here in downtown Manhattan. Now, while a grand jury wraps up the Trump investigation, cops were also seen checking on the cameras that monitor this area.
We're monitoring comments on social media, and the NYPD is doing their normal role of making sure that there's no inappropriate actions in the city.
A handful of Trump supporters gathered at Trump Tower and in Palm Beach, where diehards are calling for a Patriot moat to surround Mar-a-Lago. They want Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis to call out the National Guard to stop Trump from being extradited to New York. Today, DeSantis, Trump's potential rival for the GOP nomination in 2024, denounced the Manhattan DA prosecuting Trump.
He's trying to do a political spectacle. He's trying to virtue signal for his base.
But he also mocked the former president's predicament.
I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
Trump attended a college wrestling tournament in Tulsa this weekend. His call for protest has been met with mostly muted reactions from supporters. They may be deterred by what happened after January 6th, when hundreds of MAGA faithful were arrested. Legal experts say a Trump indictment seems likely in the Stormy Daniels case, but not necessarily.
Look at that dress.
The only person saying that Donald Trump will be arrested tomorrow is Donald Trump.
And he won't be led away in handcuffs like a common criminal.
Do that kind of a public display.
I ain't trying to defocus on the thing.
Sitting United States
on the
president.
Subject. I'm just saying.
Unprecedented, and I think that would be done in such a way that just provoke everybody involved, and I just don't see them doing that.
It's a Mickey Mouse crime that he's being charged with.
Famed attorney Alan Dershowitz tells Inside Edition, in his opinion, the case against Trump is politically motivated and won't stop his run for president.
The Constitution does not prohibit somebody from running if they've been indicted or even convicted or even imprisoned. He can run for president and he can win for president.
And that is true, because even the Tiger King apparently is running for president. So let's remove that. Here we go. Yes, and that's true, because even Tiger King is running for president. Hey, Red Label. Welcome to the library. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. There we go. So, yeah, when I heard that, I couldn't laugh, but with joy, because that is Miss Stormy Daniels coming back, being a little bit salty. You know, his crimes is coming back to haunt him. Let's get back into some of these comments. Yes, Trump needs to be behind bars, blank. would be too easy. Well, we do not condone delifing somebody here on this channel, but his opinions are his own. Whatsoever, on the Oscars, the beautiful Halle Berry came out. Halle Bailey, sorry, came out with her Little Mermaid extended, I guess, preview. And it was met with some negativity. The Trollz came out and disliked it with over 1 million dislikes on YouTube. And nobody really knows where this negativity came from. But then I saw some of these articles now, these articles that are coming out of nowhere, where these Trump supporters are saying, hey, y'all, it ain't us. Don't look over here. It wasn't us who said this. Don't look at us. It's not us who's disliking these, and us in these comments on YouTube, saying these things. Let me pull up one of these articles. Hold on. Because I got the proof. I need to get glasses. Sorry for the inconvenience, y'all. You gotta excuse me, because I do need to get glasses, or put on my glasses rather, while I'm doing this. Let me pull up this article real quick. Here we are. So you should be able to see it perfectly. Yeah. Yes. So, Disney's The Little Mermaid trailer gets more than 1 million dislikes in 1 week. Blames MAGA racists. That's what it says. Blames MAGA racists. The first full trailer, and I haven't seen it yet, so I honestly haven't seen it yet. So I'm gonna give my reaction, because I wanted to give my full reaction on the live. So I honestly have not seen it yet. I've seen pictures of the Sebastian and Flounder, but I haven't seen the full Little Mermaid trailer yet, because I wanted to do it live. But the first full trailer of Disney's live action version of The Little Mermaid is proven to be massively unpopular, garnering more than 1 million dislikes on YouTube's less than a week after its unveiling Sundays at the Oscars. All right, now let's listen to the article. It's only 2 minutes long, y'all. And this is Trump people are saying it's not them, but let's listen to the article first before I watch it.
Disney's The Little Mermaid trailer.
Hold on, let me make sure my audio is all the way up. Okay.
It gets more than 1 million dislikes in 1 week. Left blames MAGA racists. By David Ng on March 18, 2023. The first full trailer for Disney's live-action version of The Little Mermaid is proving to be massively unpopular, garnering more than 1 million dislikes on YouTube less than a week after its unveiling Sunday during the Oscars. Left-wing activists, including Disney star Josh Gad, are blaming MAGA racists for the overwhelmingly negative reaction while neglecting to mention that similar trashings have befallen other remakes, including last year's live-action Pinocchio and 2016's female-centric Ghostbusters, both of which had predominantly white casts. The Little Mermaid trailer has accumulated 1.1 million dislikes on YouTube as of Friday afternoon, while the number of likes stands at just 196,000, according to a Google Chrome extension that unblocks the dislikes counter. The teaser trailer, which was released 6 months ago, has received 3.5 million dislikes versus 1.2 million likes. Set to debut in cinemas May 26, the live-action The Little Mermaid features an ethnically diverse cast, with actress Halle Bailey, who is black, in the title role and Melissa McCarthy, who is white, as Ursula, the Sea Witch. The two actresses appeared on stage at the Oscars on Sunday to present the trailer in what felt like a glorified Disney junket. The left is trying to blame Trump supporters for the trailer's negative reception.
You heard that?
Claiming without evidence that MAGA racists have launched a dislike campaign against the movie. Actor Josh Gad, who starred in another Disney live-action remake Beauty and the Beast, helped to spread the smear to his more than 660,000 Twitter followers. As Breitbart News reported, Disney's teaser for the recent live-action remake of Pinocchio received a similar online thrashing from the public, with dislikes outstripping likes by more than tenfold. Follow David Ng on Twitter at HatesDavidIng. Have a tip? Contact me at dng@breitbart.com.
Okay. We ain't gonna do that. But let's watch a preview to the movie. Because I haven't seen it. But any reads? How y'all feel about that? What do y'all librarians think? What do y'all think, Red Label? Lock him up. The white people on the YouTube. Let's see. Did they blame? Well, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Every person of color will be out to support Haley. We don't need, them, and it will always be popping. I agree. No one is blaming the Trumpettes. Nope. I agree. The racist people, yeah. I know that's right. Okay. Well, let me watch this trailer. Hold on, let me go on camera. I don't know if y'all seen it. I haven't seen it.
All hands on deck! Abandon ship! Over here!
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
Whoa.
I just want to know more about them. Ariel, don't!
Poor child.
I can help you.
You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
It's what I live for.
Something about you seems different.
Okay.
I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs!
Whoa.
You idiot!
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your life.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
Yes. Okay. I am genuinely okay. Yes, that was cute. I am genuinely excited for that. Okay. What do y'all think? I am genuinely excited for that. I thought that was cute. What do y'all think about that? Any reads, librarians? Overall, that was cute. I didn't think it was too dark. I think they took the criticism of making it a little lighter because the first trailer was a little bit darker. So I do feel like they took the criticism of making it a little bit lighter. How about that? You know, as far as Sebastian and Flounder looking a little bit more realistic, you know, that's a choice. You know, it's a choice. It's a little creepy. You know, I kind of feel like they could have been smiling a little bit more. You know, that would have been a little bit nicer. But that was something that was done maybe, you know, in other movies, something like a Sonic or something. But in this, they wanted to go more realistic. But I was thinking more of like a seafood dinner. I was getting like more kind of hungry. But, you know, I guess fish are friends, not food. Unless you swing that way. In the library, we don't judge. All kind of people is welcome. All kind of sexualities and everything. But yeah, you know, it was cute overall. I think they switched up the colors. They didn't make it as dark, which I think was like the main thing that people judged from the main preview. Flounder did look a little creepy. But I mean, what you gonna do? He's a fish. But it is a remake. As far as overall CGI, I thought it was okay. Disney has been judged for their CGI in the past. Ant-Man CGI did not look that good. Let's just be real. DC's Aquaman underwater graphics look great, but we'll see how this movie actually turns out. But, you know, that's just my opinion on it. We'll have to see what these people are saying. But it took me all of 5 minutes to look up what some of these people are actually saying. All right. And here's what they are saying. All right. Hold on. So I took my little behind to the comments just to see. And here's some of the mess I pulled up. Hold on. I'll show this one first. You know, you have to laugh at this shit. This one. So somebody posted Obama's with the white person playing him in the next movie because they were so offended by Little Mermaid, and Black Panther's playing with the same white person. Mm-hmm. It's just racist white people with no administration. Yeah, but no, exactly. No one's blaming them specifically. It's the random. And if you look at that person's picture, they got a picture of America. They got a picture of America. Well, ain't that strange? Sweet baby Jesus and the grown one too. However, I would like to discuss, why is it always the black woman falling for the white man in these movies, and never a black man? Well, I don't know. That's not a question for me. I don't write those kind of movies. Too many adults chiming in and bringing negativity into a children's story and movie. Well, not according to this. This is the same as Barack Obama. Let's look at the next one. And this is just in 2 seconds of scrolling. Posting a picture of the Barbie doll, manipulated the eyes to be further apart, saying, go to Walmart toy section, buy this beautiful toy, with the dead emoji throwing up. I had to blot out these people's faces, y'all. And this person underneath saying that doesn't come with earplugs. Ooh, look at that. And then someone underneath says, does your beauty come with a separate downloadable pack? I'm sure it does not. No, that was not me with a troll account. Okay. YT people need to be in everything when they have created nothing but mayhem, foolishness, and division. Historically speaking, they are the world's problems. Well, you said it. What Red Label says are not the opinions of LeVon's library. That's for damn sure. And look at this one. Since we have a black Ariel, well, why not Jada as Rapunzel? In 5 seconds of goddamn scrolling, after this, in 5 seconds, Red Label says, as a person who shares DNA with them, I can say that. Well, I guess you can. You can say whatever the hell you want. In this library, you can read out loud, you can speak out loud. This is a magical library. Hold on. So look at this. They feel like that's the same thing just because it's a black Little Mermaid. Tis, tis, tis. Ain't that a shame? Let me remove that from our damn screen. So there is a huge difference. There's a huge difference. And they're acting like they haven't seen a little bit of race swap before. If you haven't seen race swap before in a little bit of movies, well, let me show you. Hold on, I just got on camera, but let me just share my screen again. Here we go. First off, Elizabeth Owen, is not supposed to be white. No, she's not. She's supposed to be Romanian. No one got mad at that. No one got mad at that. Okay. No one got mad at the character change of Ray Shagul. Ray Shagul was supposed to be Arabian. He played a character change as well. No one got mad at that when he changed. Okay. There was another change as well that no one got mad at that I find particularly interesting when people go, oh, well, you know, these stories should be kept true to the text. The Little Mermaid, you know, was always this redhead, this pale, fair-skinned, beautiful woman. Well, I have this to say. Hold on. Oh, God, 1 second. This is what you get for, hold on, too many goddamn reading windows. Ooh. Shit. No. This is why the sponsors do not. This is why sponsors do not pay for this goddamn shit channel. Oh, hold on 1 second. Too many goddamn windows. Open right the hell now. For my freaking glasses. Ooh. Hold on now. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Well, for everybody that says the things about the characters that switch race from The Little Mermaid, from the Scarlet Witches, and so forth, when it comes to keeping the text straight on, Jesus Christ has been the main one that has been changed, and no one has had a problem with that. So please stop complaining. do not complain about the changing of races when Jesus Christ has been race swapped. All right. Lord have mercy. Where are my glasses? Back to the story. So I don't understand why people are so concerned about taking over the world and other people's races and everything when they don't even use all. Anyway, Red Label says facts. Facts exactly. Facts exactly. Mm-hmm. That is a main race swap. White people so damn concerned run over the whole damn world, seeing everybody so spices don't even use it in their freaking food. So goddamn confusing. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the true story about Little Mermaid. So we over here talking about the Little Mermaid, and let me show you exactly what we're arguing about here. When it comes to keeping it the true text and the true story of the Little Mermaid, the true Little Mermaid was actually written by this guy called Hans Christian Andersen, and it's a Danish story. So now when we talk about the Little Mermaid, I'm going to run it down for you really quickly. It was a scary story, part of the Grimm's fairy tale. And her skin, actually, I mentioned her skin tone actually only once, and I'll look up the exact line for you right here really quickly. Yeah, there's a whole dark side for it. Right here. Her skin, this is where it mentions her skin. There were 6 beautiful children, but the youngest was the prettiest of them all. Talking about Ariel. Her skin was as clear and delicate as a rose leaf, and her eyes as blue as the deepest sea. Okay? So that's where it talks about her skin. This is clear and as delicate as a rose leaf. As a rose leaf. So I don't know if you guys know what a rose leaf is or a rose bush. If you ever received a rose leaf, got a bouquet of roses during Valentine's Day, or, you know, gotten one from a loved one. I'm sure you've seen a rose before. But rose leaves are red. Roses are green, and roses are red. And that's where Disney got the story from, but they changed the story completely. Her skin is light green, according to this. Let's read it again. Just to be very clear, let's read it again. There were 6 beautiful children, but the youngest was the prettiest of them all. Her skin was clear and delicate as a rose leaf, and her eyes as blue as the deepest sea. Mm-hmm. But like all the others, she had no feet, and her body ended in a fish's tail. Okay, so she was green and had blue eyes. So looking something like this, according to the original story. So if y'all want to know a little bit about the original story, well, I'm not going to get all into it, but come a little closer. Picture it. Well, this Little Mermaid, she never really wanted to be human at all, to be honest. She wanted to be an angel. And part of being an angel, she had to be a human first in order to be an angel. So that's why she had to seduce a human and then become an angel. So that's why she made a little deal with Ursula, the sea witch, but the deal was kind of really bad and not in her benefit. She had to give up not only her voice and have to have her tongue like cut out, but like physically cut out. But she got her legs like crippled. Like she got her legs, but she was crippled. And every time she took a step, it felt like knives were being shoved up. Oh yes. Oh yes. It felt like knives were being shoved up her feet. So she was walking like, oh yeah, that's all up in here. Mm-hmm. So it felt like knives were being shoved up her feet. And she could barely even walk. So when she got up to land, and met the prince, the deal was pretty bad. She did her best to fall in love with him, but when he took her to these balls, she couldn't walk. She was in constant pain. She could barely even speak. She did her best, but she was falling down. It was miserable, baby. It was kind of sad to watch. You know, it was a horrible scene for everybody. You know, it was bad. So the poor Little Mermaid, you know, she did her best, but the prince ended up falling in love with somebody else. And her sisters ended up going to Ursula, who was winning, and said, listen, we're going to cut off all of our hair and we're going to give it to you. Make another deal. Can we get the mermaid back, Little Mermaid back, and she can come back to the ocean? Ursula said yes, but she got to kill Eric. She said, fine. Ariel couldn't do it. She rather died. And because she chose to do that, she ended up becoming an angel anyway. So that's the whole story of that. So spoiler alert, you know, that's what happened. Anyway, let's get back to that. That's the true story of Little Mermaid. Pretty horrible. Yeah, she done cripple herself over, man. And all of that, pretty nasty, you know, pretty terrible. Not something you want to bring your kids to. But she ended up becoming an angel in the end. And Halle Berry said that she was going to bring her, you know, her story to this, making it more modern. So I don't know if Disney's going to go with this story and make it not really more like the original Disney plan and forget about Prince Eric and make it a more modern take, which is what they might do. That might be more interesting. But Halle Berry is not here for the haters. I keep calling Halle Bailey. I gotta pronounce that word better. Brooklyn pronunciation. Social media is very powerful, and you gotta do a better job. Let me take this down. No, I need a sip of water. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Let me play a quick commercial. So, play a quick commercial, and we will be right back.
To understand the convoluted meaning of life, the minds of men created erratic myths, most of which are lies. Details twisted from mystical events made into epics of tedious quibbling. Demons and ghosts thought to be gods, fairies and muses being disassociated, trolls being mistaken for creatures such as werewolves, all deteriorated by the hands of time and the foolish perspective of man. To understand the meaning of life truly, however, one must begin by always remembering, all myths have a seed of truth. Divine Apocalypse by Levon Gittins.
Hey, the song always gets me pumped. So yeah. Anyway, Halle Bailey is not responding to the haters at all. As a matter of fact, she responded a while ago. Let me just show you guys what she said.
Halle Bailey opening up in a new interview about the racist backlash she faced after being cast as Ariel. Stephanie Ramos has the story. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, Michael. It's really unfortunate that she's had to go through this. She's only 22 years old, but she is opening up about how she dealt with racist comments on social media after taking on the role of Ariel in Disney's live-action movie, The Little Mermaid. She says her family was there to help drown out the noise, and she knew taking the role would add an extra layer of significance.
This morning, Halle Bailey getting real about racism, talking about the backlash she's faced as Disney's new Little Mermaid. The 22-year-old actress telling British magazine The Face, as a Black person, you just expect it, and it's not really a shock anymore. Bailey saying she wasn't surprised about the negative reaction on social media to her casting in 2019. And again, when the trailer dropped in September, telling the magazine, I know people are like, it's not about race, but now that I'm her, people don't understand that when you're Black, there's this whole other community. It's so important for us to see ourselves.
Part of that world.
Last year, after the trailer for The Little Mermaid premiered, a viral phenomenon unfolded. Scores of children seeing a beautiful mermaid that looked just like them, represented on screen.
Her stepping into that role kind of shines a light for little Black girls who look like her and like me and like my daughters who deserve to see themselves on the screen. These roles are for everybody, and these stories are for everybody, and we all can occupy this space and make these things beautiful for all of us.
Bailey telling the magazine she knows better than to take social media to heart, and she learned from the best. Beyonce, who signed her and her sister Chloe to a deal with her entertainment company when she was just a teen. B was always like, I never read my comments. Don't ever read the comments.
That's some really good advice. Don't read the comments. The Little Mermaid director says he had no agenda when it came to the casting of Ariel and that his team auditioned every ethnicity for the role before landing on Bailey. He also says they
I don't
wanted
believe
someone
that.
incredibly strong, beautiful, smart, and with a great deal of fire and joy. And they saw that in Halle. The Little Mermaid will be in theaters May 26th.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here.
Enough. You see, the thing about social media, speaking of YouTube channel, the thing about social media is you really have to be responsible about it. Trump and his supporters say they wasn't the ones that attacked the trailer of Little Mermaid. However, they're the ones who are speaking the loudest. They are the ones who are speaking the loudest. And that just shows a lot of suspicion. They're putting out articles that are saying it. And furthermore, there's also this little shred of evidence right here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Donald Trump Jr. himself tweeted this months ago as the movie came out, or as the trailer came out, and asked what he thought about it. He said, what the Little Mermaid fans truly want, maybe that's what he wants, his father as the Little Mermaid. How disgusting. And his people liked it. They enjoyed it. You know what I mean? When it comes to social media, he's obviously used it as a weapon. Look what happened with January 6th. He used it to incite a lot of violence against people physically, and attacked our entire nation. And now he's using it to attack this movie. Now that he has his own social media presence, he's using it to run for president. Shaking my damn hand. Well, as we run up on the hour, I am going to shut our library doors for the evening. Let me remove this from my damn screen. Get the hell off my screen. So, as we close up the library doors for the evening, I want to thank everybody for coming in here tonight. Much appreciated. So you can always find me at Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Walmart, all that, on YouTube. Do all the YouTube stuff for me. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, do all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.